Today's adventure, I'm going to take you to Sycamore Reservoir. It's an oasis in the desert. Got water running through the dam. Great place to picnic or even backpack. Let's go check out today's adventure. Sycamore Reservoir. So on the east side of Tucson, you can go up Mount Lemmon Highway. It will get you to this trailhead for the Sycamore Reservoir. You drive up Catalina Highway between mileposts 7 and 8 on your way up the mountain. You'll come to a turnoff for Gordon Hirabayashi campground, prison camp area. This area was famous or made famous by prison camps they used to build this road up Mount Lemmon Highway back in the 1930s. They operated a camp here from 1939 to the end of the war. But Gordon Hirabayashi campground, very small campground. You drive through it and you'll eventually reach the trailhead here that takes you down to Sycamore Reservoir. Beautiful spot to picnic and potentially backpack if you're into backpacking. Some great camp spots. We'll explore the reservoir a little bit before coming back out. My extra battery pack in there. Make sure we're good. Alright, there's the parking lot. Trailhead. Let's go down to the Sycamore Reservoir. No swirl cactus up here at all. Just too high up. There's the beauty. One of the best trails around. Arizona Trail. All the way from Mexico to Utah. On the AZT. We're gonna go down here into the wash and then go up the canyon there, go over the saddle, and then drop down into Sycamore Reservoir. And I gotta remember to start my Garmin watch. I always forget that. Alright, that watch says it's running. First part of this trail, my son and I were walking through live oaks, pretty sandy, lots of washes. Here comes the wash, completely dry. It's such a dry, dry winter. Cottonwoods though are hanging on. They're probably wondering where the water is. Really windy this morning. Look how dry though that grass is. Just, typically you'd be wildflower season, April in Arizona, but it's just brown. What a beautiful morning. I wanted to point out the saddle up there. You can see it. I'm gonna go up there and hike down to the reservoir, Sycamore Reservoir. But a few clouds coming in too. Gorgeous morning. See a couple people in the saddle up there. Keep going. Pretty awesome. See where we came from. The reservoir we're going to is right at the bottom down there. If you go on the AZT, you get up to Hutch's pool, which is awesome. Bush Ridge Wilderness. Sycamore Reservoir. Been a long time since I've been here. Let's get down there, get some food. Cottonwoods are looking really nice in the green down there. After that long gradual descent, you eventually reach the bottom. There's a trail junction there. Hang a left and it'll take you over to the dam. Great spot to picnic and relax for a bit. Here's the dam. This dam actually filled in the 1990s with settlement, but it's still a gorgeous spot, creating a riparian area. Beautiful day. Creek's completely dry. You can see how the dam is filled in. But look at that, there's water down there seeping through the dam. I'll have to go check that out. Let's go check out the water down the dam. This little trail here is a little sketch, but give us a view of the water. Running. Good view of the dam. Oasis in the desert. So that's the dam. Creates a beautiful riparian area these days. Nice spot for wildlife, birds, and also a nice place to eat a little bit of a snack. What did you bring for lunch? What do we got in here? Oh, your favorite. Funyuns. He loves his Funyuns. Nice little bench. I prefer a sandwich over Funyuns. They're good. Mm-hmm. My son finished those Funyuns and ate half of my sandwich. I decided to rest while he was eating a little bit and enjoyed the leaves and the wind and just listen to the birds. Such a relaxing spot to get lunch at or a snack. Let's go explore the Sycamore Reservoir, the riparian area a bit to give you a feel what it looks like and some of the awesome camp spots if you're backpacking. So the dam's pretty cool in Sycamore Reservoir, but go upstream a little bit. Check out the cottonwoods and whatnot. Some really nice spots. It's a nice little camp area right here. You got beautiful cottonwoods to camp under. There's just no water this year. It's got more cottonwoods over here. Really beautiful spot. This valley is just gorgeous, beautiful spot to hike in. We kept exploring the riparian area for maybe 10 or 15 minutes until we ran into a noise. Hear the bees. They always get my attention. You can hear the bees. A lot of bees. They like that tree. When you hear bees in Arizona, I think Africanized bees, which have taken over the state, always grabs your attention on the trail. We're going to head back on to the trail junction near the dam and on our way back up the mountain as we have to get out of here. Two miles back to the trailhead, approximately. It's a long climb back up, but not crazy. It's just kind of a gradual climb back to that saddle. You need to come back to Sycamore Reservoir more often. Beautiful spot for a day hike and snack. Let's keep going. Appreciate you watching my channel. If you like hiking, backpacking, camping, my son and I do a lot of that on this channel. Looking for wildlife. Hopefully, if that's of interest to you, please smash the like button, thumbs up, and I'll see you on a future adventure. Let's continue. Here comes the goat. You go to the far end over there on the AZT, you reach Hutch's pool, which is an awesome swimming hole, large pool that usually stays full or partially full year-round. I'll leave a link in the description to an adventure we took over there, but you can see how gorgeous this canyon is. Sycamore Canyon. In the description, I'll leave that link to Hutch's Pool, another awesome adventure. Let's keep hiking. The saddle's still a long ways away. We'll keep climbing. The goat wants to take a break. You can see the old burned stubs of large trees that used to be in this area. Very sad. Fire. You also can see some pillars. 1, 2, there's a third one. Kind of troughed in them. Probably was used to haul water pipe back and over that saddle into prison camp back in the 1940s during the war. Yeah, you're right, we're getting close to the truck. First, we gotta go over the saddle. You're almost there. The goat's got a second wind. He says hike faster. It's all about the time for him. It's weird. I don't know, if autistic kids all like clocks and time and calendars and dates, but my son's all about that. The wind's coming through the saddle here pretty good. It's gonna be windy on top. little bit of wind. Boom! On the saddle. That was a good climb from the bottom down there. Sycamore Canyon. On top of the saddle. You take a break? Yes. All right, let's take our backpacks off. Good climb, good climb.
Good call.
Okay, good climb.
That's it.
They're gonna sit, huh? Good climb. We sat there for about 5 minutes taking in the views before we decided to head on towards the trailhead. You can see the old pipe. Probably part of that water system they used to run down here into prison camp. Prison camp used in the 1930s and 40s here, known as the Honor Camp, was used by prisoners without bars to help build the road up the mountain, and then became a youth camp until the early 1970s when they removed the buildings. We'll tour the foundations of those buildings at the end of the video. Let's continue our hike. I don't see any rock climbers up there today, but I'm sure they're up there. We're almost back to the trailhead here. Appreciate you watching. Pretty fun day. Really can't beat this weather for mid-April to be in the 60s. It's pretty awesome. I think the goat found the trailhead. Back to civilization. People. Just a little bit over 5 miles. Pretty awesome. There are bathrooms at the trailhead, also serves as the same bathrooms for the campground. But this area also has the old ruins from the prison camp. Here's what the foundations look like today. The buildings in this area were removed in 1973, so there's not much left. Great hike today, a little over to Sycamore Canyon Reservoir. Just over 5 miles, just around about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. Get you down to that riparian area. Great place to do an overnight backpack trip if you're into that. Or like I said, we just did the snack and enjoyed the birds and the beautiful spring weather. Thanks for checking us out as we're going to head back into Tucson here. Mount Lemmon Highway, awesome highway though. As you can see, the cactuses reappear as we drop in elevation. Until our next adventure, thanks for checking us out. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.